Oh, hello. Many of my clients like to engage in something I like to call risky sex, which is just risk taking during sexual experiences, doing something that's a little fringe, a little naughty, a little like, are we supposed to? It's taboo, right? And it's a little stressful in your body, but it's like playing with those stress chemicals, right? Like, oh, we're doing something we're not supposed to. Let's do it. So, this video is all about how to learn to trust yourself doing those things because I wouldn't want you to just dive right into something like this. So here, actually, we'll talk about choking during sex as an example of this. I've recently heard common situations that people are just like casually inserting choking into a mainstream sexual experience, like maybe like a casual encounter. And I'm like, first of all, choking is not something you just throw in and hope for the best. You need to have conversations about it. So like step one, have conversations about what kinds of risky things you want to do with your partner. If choking is one of those things, we're going to have a very direct conversation about, hey, I've heard choking is a thing. Would you be interested? Or I like the idea of being choked. Would you be open to doing that to me? Like you have to have a very direct conversation about it. That's one of the things for getting better at trusting yourself through risky sexual experiences. But a second thing is not diving into the deep end. So if you think of sex like a big pool, you don't want to like dive into the deep end and drown. Like you could really kill somebody choking them. Like I want you to hear that. You could kill somebody. Like, so you don't jump or dive into the deep end. What you do is you start in the kiddie pool of sex, right? Where you just start, that's going to sound really bad. Just start shallow. And it might look like, if you like, all right, let's just start with a little pressure right here. Like, what's it feel like to put light pressure if we're going to do the choking thing? And how does that feel? And what you're doing to build trust in your body is you're learning, what does that? Do I like that? Do I not like it? Is it scary? Am I okay with this? Am I, like, so if you're the person being choked, if you are the choker, like you don't also want to kill your partner, right? Like you want them to live. I hope, please want them to live. So like you would want to be trusting yourself and learning, okay, like how much pressure am I comfortable with giving something like this? How do I feel about am I like the sensations that are being created in my body as I do this experience? So like you wouldn't fully choke somebody if that's the thing you're choosing. You would start with just light pressure and then have a conversation with each other about, okay, how did that go for you? Are you okay with this? Are you not okay with this? What were you expecting out of this? And like really, like to learn to trust your body and to learn to trust a partner looks like having lots of very direct, very overt conversations about a sexual act, however risky it is, whether it be choking, whether it be spanking, whether it be tying each other up. Like these are some of the more common risky things lately, which, whatever. Everybody's got their kinks. Do your thing. But if you're not having direct conversations, then you're not able to give consent and you're not able to experiment in your body with what you feel okay or not okay with. And I do need you to understand that when you engage in certain risky sexual things, there can be consequences. And so I really don't want my clients just jumping right into like headfirst into the bigger sexual things. Building up and slowly moving into these risky spaces allows you to learn what you're capable of, what your body feels comfortable with, and it allows you to have more of these conversations to decide if it's even right for you. But sometimes it isn't. Sometimes you try a thing and it's like, wasn't that into it. That's okay too. So if you want to learn more, please visit me at therapistintstlouis.com and submit a contact form. Please like and subscribe and submit your comments below.